standalone packages. Django, which is for web framework, has its own packages. There are hundreds of packages. Data science and data analysis has their own packages. But one beautiful thing is that you can import any package into Python, whether it's for data analysis, with data engineering. So far as you know what you're working and your aim of building the particular app or working on the particular project you're working, you can use it to manipulate it and get your results. But they are standalone, built by different people, hosted in GitHub. They have their repo in GitHub, and which you can decide to go and contribute. Maybe you are using the package and it has a problem. Maybe it's not doing something particular very well, and you know you can fix it. You can go there, pull it, fix it, make the correction, and push it back. And when they review the code and it's up to standard, they will match it and you become a contributor on that package. Now, just like Google Play Store, where you have your apps, Python has its own package platform where they publish all the packages. Django has its own too. I think there's a one for Django special. If you go there, you see all the packages. But what is there for that of Django is just they list it, so you can go there and find out the ones you need. But if you want to install it, you come back to the Google Play Store of Python, and that Google Play Store, I'm using Google Play Store because we are familiar with it. It's called PyPy. So Bruce, you are the one showing, right? I want you to go to your browser, your Google Chrome or any browser that is on. I want you to search for PyPy, PYPI. I'm doing something. Okay, I'm sorry. I have some visitors and I have to address them. So now I want you to search for PyPy, PYPI. Is it PIPY or PYPI? PyPy. Now, this is, click on that, go to, now this is the interface for PyPy. Find, install, and publish Python packages. You can create your own Python package and push to this place if you want. It will work properly. If you design it and know how to push it there, they'll verify it. There's over 664,000 packages that is here. Any Python package there you want. There are over 7 million releases. There's 7 million updates, 15,000 files, and the rest of them. So there is nothing you want to work with, or you want to build in Python that you will not find a package that will help you, from security to just a small app, front end, back end, whatever. Okay, now search for Akara, aka go to search, aka Bruce, can you hear me?
I beg your pardon?
Search for Akarike. I'm spelling it AKA yes.
Is it
AKA, not AKA.
Like that?
AKARAIKE. No, E. Now EIKE. Yes. Okay, wait for a second.
Yeah, sorry. Did I mute?
Now search for it. Yes, you see Akarike. Click on it. It was published in March 2020. And scroll down. One of the persons that is going to talk to us in this program was its contributor, I think, to Mr. Sams, and so on and so forth. So it's, you see, when you see a project in PyPy, you will get to see how to use it. And if you don't know how to use it, you can still Google it and get to know. Uh, there are videos on how to use any of the packages here on YouTube. You can find it. You can go to the release history. Sometimes you might be working on a project that is a legacy project, and you want an older version of that particular package, because as packages exist, they are updated. Okay, you can install any of the versions, just like Python 3.10, Python 3.9. You can install any of the packages. These things has been built and compiled, and they can run as a package in any Python project. So you can go back and search for any package you want. But see, the name is Sam Scalo. Some of you must have heard of him before. He's the person, and with the other guy, but he's the lead engineer who worked on Akariki and the rest of them. It's Python Abia project. A lot of us contributed to it that time. And for information, if you're around Abia State, Python Abia, in our next physical meetup, we're going to start working on a package and a project. You can come and learn, come and see, and volunteer to contribute, both virtually and online, and get to work with real code. The attendance form is up. Now, before we go, because our time is nearly fast spent, we are going to continue on this in the next class. I want to talk about package management. We've seen PyPy, which is a repository where we see a lot of the files, a lot of the Python packages. How do we get to work with PyPy? How do we get to manage our projects with this? And that is going to introduce us to what is called PIP, and virtual environments. PIP and virtual environments. So, what is a virtual environment? When you're talking about virtual and you're talking about environment, Irene, what comes to your mind? Virtual environment.
Environment, a remote environment, like an environment that is online. That's what I feel.
A not real environment, something like that, right? An environment that is not physically present with you, but it
Yes,
exists.
yes, yeah.
That is a virtual environment. Virtual environment is going to save you a lot of problems. It's going to save you from a lot of problems and a lot of difficult times. Every program, every programming language has its own way of creating a virtual environment, from C Sharp to Java to C++. But for our own case, we are working with Python. Imagine this. You have your computer. You just right here, I have a computer. And since morning, since I woke up by 8 o'clock, 8 in the morning. I've worked on 3 different websites. Today, I'm still working on one now. And as I work, these projects or these websites have different uh, requirements. They have different packages. In fact, some of them use different versions of the packages we installed. Some might use a most recent version, while another one to get what I want using an old version. Some of them might be working or on different uh, some of them might be using the same package, a project and this project can be using the same package, but the version of the package that they are using is different. Let me start again. You have three projects in your computer. All of them are running. Bruce, we are using your screen now. I'm going to use it. You have three projects in your computer. All of them are Python based projects. They are using different packages. This one has a package of its own, and you don't want the other one to use this package. It doesn't concern the other project. And then along the line, you're also building, you now find out that there is a package that you need, both of them needs. But this first project is using version 1.1 of that package because it's efficient on what you want to achieve. And the second project is working on version 1.5 of the same package. How are you going to, what are you going to do so that they will not interfere with each other? They will all be running from the same base Python that you installed, Python interpreter that you installed. But then they will also be on the same computer. They can still be on the same folder, but they will be independent of each other. The same computer, the same folder, different projects, but here it's independent of each other. And that is where virtual environments come in. For each project, it is advisable that you create a virtual environment for it. When you create a virtual environment for it, when you want to work in it, you activate its environment. When you finish working on it, you deactivate its environment. So with virtual environment, each of the projects reside in your computer, but do not communicate with each other. They are isolated. It's like tenants living in the same building, but different houses and rooms. Imagine it that way. Tenants living in the same building, but they live in different flats, and each person locks his flat as he goes out. But all of them reside at number 2 Johannesburg Road, Nigeria or Africa. And that's what they write in their address. But they are different. They speak different language and different things. How do we create virtual environments? So we are in our zero to hero. Get your notes if you're not practicing. And this is one of the things that you will do constantly every time you are coding. You start your project, you create virtual environment, and you start working. So before you start your project, you first of all have to create a virtual environment, activate the virtual environment, do your work for that day, deactivate the virtual environment. You see the steps? You start your folder, create your folder, you create a virtual environment, start coding inside that virtual environment. After coding, you deactivate the virtual environment, and then maybe move to another project, activate its phone and do it, or you close your laptop and end your work for today. Step 1 for creating your virtual environment. Let's start a brand new project. Okay, let's create a brand new folder. Go to your desktop, close the Visual Studio Code. Go to your desktop. Let's see your desktop. Okay, assuming we want to create a project for zero to hero, so you can create a folder, maybe 0 to hero 1 on your desktop. I hope we are all getting along. Any questions so far? Okay. Now open the folder 0 to hero. load it with Visual Studio Code, like load zero to hero on Visual Studio Code. Load it into Visual Studio Code. Sorry. Desktop. You created the folder on desktop. Okay. You can right click, open with Visual Studio Code. Oh, very good. Thank you. Now open your terminal. Close the welcome tab. You can adjust your copilot. The sidebar, drag it to a little bit to the. Or you can just minimize your screen a bit.
I want to do away with it.
Click on the panels up, close to
Don't
the
hold the welcome.
The what?
click on the
Now
Oh,
panels.
welcome, Sir David.
Well done, sir. Sorry.
I didn't know you were here.
I was having a clashing program. It's okay. The sidebars, use the sidebar close to the maximize, minimize button of your VS Code. Use any of these panel
Yeah.
controls. No, top right corner, close to the minimize. Use any of these places. Okay, I think it's gone.
It's okay now.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gone.
okay.
Now what you're going to do is open your terminal, your Visual Studio Code terminal for us.
Yeah. Terminables.
Yeah, go to the hamburger menu there. Yeah, okay, it's okay. That's good. Terminal. We've created the folder. Uh, let's create the virtual environment. Now you type Python on the virtual environment on the terminal. Python space hyphen m. That's Python Mac. That's hyphen m stands for Mac. Space VENV. VENV stands for virtual environment. The virtual environment. Space the name of the virtual environment you want to create. First of all, you type Python hyphen m VENV. Now, the name of the virtual environment can be anything. In this case, we are building an app for Zero to Hero, and the name of the project is Zero to Hero. So to differentiate Zero to Hero, if I just type make virtual environment Zero to Hero, it will work. But I just want a little bit different. I want it so that um, when I come into the folder, I will know the one that is a virtual environment and the one that is the main project. So that's why I'm going to add virtual environment to the end of this now. Do Zero to Hero verb. Type Python hyphen mvenv Zero to Hero verb. VENV. Zero to Hero VENV. No, VENV. Yes, that's good. Now, why I added VENV at the end is for my own personal consumption so that I will know that this particular folder being created is a virtual environment. Assuming I worked on this project today and by next week I came back to work on it again, I come back to work on it again, I will be able to differentiate or I'll be able to recognize the one that is a virtual environment from the thousands of files and folders that is in this project because I attached the VEMV at the end. That's just it for recognition purposes. Now, Python make virtual environment 0 to hero. Click enter. So it's processing. You see, once you clicked the enter key, the folder 0 to hero vemp automatically appears, but it's still creating the files. So let's wait. Let's wait for it to finish. You will know if it is finished only when the terminal command moves to the next line. The 0 to hero del users del desktop, it has finished now. So you see, once it finishes running, you will see it move to the next line. So with this, we have created a virtual environment. Are you taking note of this? Mr. Tosi, are we in any way recording this? Are we in any way recording it?
Yes, sir. I'm recording. Even though I joined late,
Thank you very
I
much.
closed up the meeting late.
Yes, yes.
It's okay.
I think this is even much more important than yeah. And I'm sorry, the last class I had the video, I downloaded it. I tried uploading it, but the place I found myself there was no network till I came back last night. I'm sorry. I'm going to upload them tonight.
It's okay.
Uh so we have 0 to hero virtual environment, right? That's all. We've created the virtual environment. We started by creating the folder, loading the folder into Visual Studio Code. Then the first thing ever we did was create our virtual environment, and that is very, very important whenever you're building your Python or working on any Python project. Then let's look into this folder and see what's inside it. So go and expand the folder. Okay, there are some files and folders inside it. By default, git ignore is created inside it so that it will be ignored. Okay, but we are not going to look at open the lib folder. The lib stands for library. Okay, now we have one folder inside the lib folder called site packages, and it has pip inside it. Now, whenever you install a package, whether you're installing Akariki, like I showed you from PyPy, you install Pillow, you install Request, you install